Hi again, I'm Blas, and I'm back. This time it hasn't been that long of a time, so I'm starting to be more consistent. I wanted to introduce you guys to a game that I've actually had the privilege to contribute on, which is so cool, and it's called iNERTiA. It's a surreal indie RPG about dissociation, recovery, and the friends who help us survive. In it, you guide Juno through a new town and help her build or rebuild connections. You dig through the static and find out what it means to see the world in color again. It's honestly a really cool game, and the demo is out right now on Steam and itch.io, so you guys should definitely play it. I've played the demo and it was so much fun. It honestly took me a while to play it because it's such a long demo and there's like things to find out at every turn. It's so cool. I wanted to show you guys fan art for this game and give you a little rundown on how I made it. The character I started with is Vera. She is such a cute character. I love her design. She has like really cute hints of dark academia in her design, but it's more light with brighter colors. Her character has connection to the sea and has tons of sea motifs throughout the game and throughout the demo that you can see. She's a straight A student, mostly because she has to be, and she seems to be like a type A personality, also probably because she has to be. Looking at her character, I got the biggest hit of inspiration since I was in the depths of art block, and I ended up drawing her super quick. I first started off with mapping out her design and what I wanted her to look like in my own style, because our styles are fairly different, with the game style being a bit more simple since it has to be fit down to pixels, and my style being a little bit more detailed. I took reference from Pinterest for the outfit and then iNERTiA's Instagram, which is inertia.game, to get her color palette and her overall vibe. From there, I had a pretty good idea of what the outfit I wanted her to be in was. Honestly, I took one good look at the Pinterest page and I was like, I know, she's wearing a plaid dress. Shout out private school high key, because that's where my plaid dress origins started. I added some leg warmers and calf socks to kind of fit the overall outfit vibe, and then I went on to add some black stockings because she's also wearing them in the reference picture. It was actually really cool because, or it was interesting, not cool, lol, because I have actually never rendered stockings before, so it was the first time for me, and I think I did pretty good. Then I got a great pose for her idea. What? LOL. Then I got a great idea for her pose. So since she has ties to water and the sea, I drew her holding a book that has an outpouring of water that she can't control. I'm not sure if the book should be like her school books and like her textbooks and all that, or if it should be like her personal journal that she would write in, because they both make sense, but I'll leave it up to anyone. But I'll leave that to I'll leave that to anyone who's looking at the piece to interpret it. After that, I started rendering. I honestly love the colors that are associated with her, but because I already had the blues in mind for the water, I let the browns kind of take over, and then the yellows and the blues kind of took a back seat. I kept them either muted or vibrant but in small sections, like the calf socks and the beret. To be honest, rendering her was so much fun. I didn't expect myself to have that much fun with rendering her, but it was just like so many new things that I can't believe that I've never drawn before, like a beret or stockings or books, like so it was just kind of fun, like seeing all those new things coming together. The background is probably my favorite part. I started off, I was gonna put her on some tile flooring, but then I had an idea to screenshot a bunch of notes from Pinterest, and then I mashed them together with a dark overlay. Some of them are like schoolwork or homework writings, and then some of them are actual journal entries, which further fit her character and her lore. I'm so smart. And then I also added like a little spotlight on her with some shadows in the right places so that it looks like she's in the middle, like everyone can see her. And I wanted that to symbolize how she's in public view and always needs to hold it together. For the background, I tried to make like the surrounding edges look like ripped paper. That was so difficult. I tried making a pen for that. Like I went on YouTube, I Googled it. I had no idea how to do it. So I just ended up like making a circle or ovals or whatever, and then going from there. And that's basically all for Vera. I definitely enjoyed making this piece, and shout out to the iNERTiA dev. They are so great, and I really appreciate being on the team. I do help with writing, and then I'm also doing a little voice acting on it as well. So it's gonna be so fun, I can already tell. And the story, the game, because I know the story, it's so amazing. You guys should definitely check it out. The demo is already out on Steam and itch.io, like I said before. So yeah, definitely go check that out. When the whole game comes out, you're gonna thank me. You're welcome. But anyways, that is all for the video today. It's kind of short, but it's because my last video was so long. So I was like, okay, let me just do something short and sweet. And this was perfect because it was just like a little short drawing, and I drew it so quickly. And so now I can share it.